Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a little bit different. Those of you who have been watching my channel just for a little bit, or if you've been here for a while, pretty much know that I don't ever show my face on this channel. And that is because the majority of my channel is all planning content. So it's me doing my plan with me, doing a monthly flip through, talking about my stationery, but it's always been top-down views. This is my first, I think, one of my first face-to-face, like actually get to see me videos. So in this video, I thought I would kind of go through my desk. I have a work/personal desk that I have. I have another desk that is in my recording room, and that's what you're probably used to seeing, but this is gonna be my personal desk and also my work desk. And this is where I have my planners 99% of the time. And the way that I have it set up and the supplies and kind of how I have everything organized makes it very efficient for me to do my planning every single day. I'm able to journal every single day. I'm able to update my Hobonichi Cousin, my Common Planner, my 5-year planner, my reading journal, my YouTube planner. All of that stuff I'm able to update pretty much on a daily basis because of how I have my desk situated. So if you would like to do a kind of a walkthrough of my desk, like a little desk tour, and all of the planners I use, the supplies that I use, and kind of how I have everything handy, then go ahead and keep watching. So I'm probably going to show you just an overview really quickly of what my desk looks like. I have a desk that I bought from IKEA. It is a countertop desk. I don't remember what the dimensions are, but they have a longer version of the tabletop, which is what my husband has downstairs. I have a smaller version. So I have a countertop that is separate from my drawers. I have 2 drawers. They are the Alex drawers, also from IKEA. And I also have on top of my desk, I have a monitor stand, and it is a extra long monitor stand plus storage that allows me to kind of shove my keyboard underneath. It also has 3 drawers that kind of house all of my planners. So I have on the far left, if I'm sitting at my desk, the far left little cabinet or little cubby has my Hobonichi Cousin Avec along with my Common Planner. Those are my everyday planners. My middle little cubby has my 5-year planner. So that is what I document every morning to talk about, or I kind of jot down a little note of what I did the day before. So that is a early morning, once a day planner. I have my reading journal. And then I also have my little mini passport Common Planner that I use for all of my YouTube content and like my ideas and when I want to have videos uploaded. And then the far right cubby is my work planner that is basically just all of my to-do lists for my actual 40-hour-a-week job. That's where I keep all of my stuff. It's always out, it's always visual while I'm at my desk. I also have on top of my desk my 2 fountain pens that I do like to use. Both of them are from Amazon. They are both, the Vanishing Point looking one was like $40. The other one was $16. They're very good pens. They're it's a very good friendly starter fountain pen. And then I also have a little pen holder that houses my most used pens, my most used Tombow, and some other sticky notes and things like that. So that is what is always on the top of my desk. Now, we're really quickly going to go through one side of my IKEA drawers. The right column, or the right drawers, are for work. They are also where I keep my kids' coloring books and crayons and pens, because my youngest daughter likes to have all of her her work handy in my desk. So the right side of my IKEA drawer is pretty much just work or her stuff. So it's really not anything that is related to planning. However, the left IKEA drawer is all of my planning and just some other day-to-day things that I have. So that is what we're going to dive into next. Okay, so we are going to first dive into this first drawer, and this is probably one of my more used drawers that I have. I have these little containers that I bought off of Target. They're just little plastic, I think they came in like a set of 3 or so, but we have the pens that I like to use the most in my planner. So these are mostly all Muji pens. I do have a Uni Jetstream pen or ballpoint pen. And then I have a little pencil, and this is what I use for my YouTube planner. That way I can easily just jot down ideas and then erase them if they don't pan out. This little section here is all of my Coffee Monsters Co. washi that I've gotten either from purchases or my subscription kit. Over here are all of my stamps. These are it's off of Amazon. These are the Versa Magic stamps. And then I do have a little stamp thing that I got from Hobonichi. I have also some stamps, some like little actual clear stamps that I got from Coffee Monsters Co. again. So, but these are all of my most used stamps. So if I do feel like stamping, this is what I grab for. I have these little page or book little tabs. Sometimes I use these for easy flipping back and forth in my planners, along with a couple of little clips that I got off of Coffee Monsters Co. And then we have another little cubby. These are for all of my washi that I got off of Amazon. This is a little washi, little tape dispenser holder that I got from, I think, Hobby Lobby. And then we have in the very back my wonderful Canon Ivy, which I absolutely love. I have some rings that you'll see in just a minute. I have extras. We have a little like a paper edge cutter that I use for some of my planning when I do vellum, or if I print something that I want to put in any of my journals. I use this to round the edges. We have some extra photo paper for my Canon Ivy, and then these are the little Memo Me little sticky notes in different colors that I use in some of my planners. And then in the very back we have a watercolor paint little set that you can barely see. I wanted to start learning how to watercolor in my planner, but I just never got around to it, and now it just sits in the back. That's the only thing that isn't really used very often in this drawer. And then the second drawer is my second most used drawer for planning. This is where I have my stickers. These are like correction tape. This is good for Hobonichi Weeks with like the yellow paper. We have a little glue or tape little dispenser, some regular white correction tape, and then this is the fountain ink that I use in both of my fountain pens. This is the Diatramentis Document Ink in black. And then what I have over here are all of my like miscellaneous stickers. So these are the rings that I was just talking about. I use the rings, and that's how I keep track of all of my Coffee Monsters Co. stickers. So I have 2 bundles. We have food and drink and self-care and shopping. That's kind of in this first section. Once I get more cards, they'll be broken out better. And then in the second little section, I have weather and seasons, and then school and mom life. So that's what's in this little bundle. And then we have this other bundle. It has in this first little section is icons, washi, planning, work, and computers. And then in this little bundle back here is reading and feelings and mood. So these are all of the Coffee Monsters Co. stickers that I am using up. We have my 2 favorite rulers. This is a ruler I just got off of the Coffee Monsters Co. subscription kit. This is perfect for cutting washi. This is my favorite ruler for actually like using in my planner, just because it's see-through and it's bendable, so it's much easier to use in my opinion. We have a reusable sticker book. This has a lot of my Coffee Monsters Co. extra stickers for like kits and other things. And then we have just other random stickers. I got a bunch of stickers off of Temu. I think I got this from Hobby Lobby. And then these, the rest of these are just miscellaneous sticker sheets that I tore off of old sticker books. And this is what I use for just anything else that I want to use in my planners. Oh, and I do have this ruler. This was my other favorite ruler for a long time. And then this got replaced when I bought this one. So this was my first favorite, and then this quickly took over, but I have all three of them handy. And then right here in this little sticker album, these are stickers that I have made from my own sticker shop, in addition to all of my like sterling ink stickers. So these are always very handy. I have my stencils that I bought off of Amazon if I feel like using stencils. And then all of these little containers are stickers that I bought off of Temu, along with this little case that I also bought off of Temu. So all of these are always grabbed for. I do have in the very back here, I have a couple more fountain pens that I got from somewhere, along with some extra fountain ink. But I don't really use them because I like the archival document ink because it does not smear, and I like that much better. In the third drawer are all of my extra like Coffee Monsters Co. stuff that I got from subscription kits that I haven't really used a whole lot, but I have them anyways. So I have a little folder, I have some like memo pads, little more stickers, all of my like cards that I have. I have a little lanyard I've never used. This is a little clip that I use sometimes for holding my papers down. I think I got this off of a fake traveler's notebook order. In this little section, I have all of my like annotation little flags. I have a bunch of them in a bunch of different colors, and this is where I keep them all, along with a couple of highlighters that I use for whenever I'm reading and I want to annotate in my book. We have my scanner that doesn't really relate to planning, but it is grabbed. This was the printer that I used a couple of years ago. This is the Polaroid Intax printer. I really did enjoy this, but it did print on little mini Polaroid paper, which got very bulky in my planners, and I still have it, but I don't really use it very often because I like the Canon Ivy with the sticker paper much better than an actual mini Polaroid camera. And then we just have other little home related stuff. And then this is just extra stuff. So I have like cords. This is my other, like all of my extra little extensions if I feel like getting a traveler's notebook. This is one of those little ties that you can add to your traveler's notebook to make it extend. So we have that, and it just kind of stays in my little bag. And then I just have a couple of other little miscellaneous, not really important junk back there. Zip tie, or like the little cord management. And then the bottom drawer is extras. So I have extra little mini journals, notepads. These are some of my favorite little mini clear sticky notes that I'll end up putting in my planners. I'll also use these when I'm doing like a reading journal. But those are all of the extras. I do have a couple of extra, like this is what I was using before, my reusable sticker paper book. This is what I used to keep all of my stickers in, but now I have the Coffee Monsters Co. one. So this just stays in here. And then I have at the very bottom extra pens, markers, all of the extra stationery stuff. So that is everything that's on the left side of my desk, and this is what I gravitate to, these 4 drawers. And particularly I grabbed these first 2 drawers pretty much multiple times a day, depending on what's going on, whether I'm trying to update my journal, whether I'm updating appointments, whether I'm doing anything. These first 2 drawers are my go-to for planning. Okay, so now that we have walked through my desk, you see kind of how everything is laid out. You see what supplies I have and kind of what I use on a regular basis for planning purposes. Now we're just going to talk about really quickly my process. So I have a full-time job. I start work every day at 6 a.m. So at 6 a.m., I come upstairs, I log into my personal computer, I log into my work computer, and the first thing I do is I bring up, as both of those computers are starting, I bring up my phone and I look to make sure that there was no new appointments that were scheduled since the last time I set up that week. So in my Hobonichi Cousin, I typically will create my week on Sunday. So I'll plan for the following week based on the appointments that I had at that time. But my husband sometimes will update the calendar, put new appointments on there, or I'll add more new appointments. So every day I check my personal iPhone calendar just to see if there was anything new that popped up since my Hobonichi Cousin was created or my week was created. And I will go ahead and in my Hobonichi Cousin, I will go and update my monthly spread. I do track my spending. So I'll go on here, and if I did not buy anything the day before, I'll do a little dot so I can annotate that I did not buy anything that day. And then after that, I will go to my weekly spread. And on my weekly spread, I will go and update the hours that I slept. I will look to see what workout I have that day. I'll also look to see if there was anything important that I needed to take care of. I will update my calendar as needed. And then after I do that, I will go to my journal and I will update any kind of notes. Sometimes my afternoon of the day before, like today is January the 9th, and after like 5 p.m., like I said, I'm not usually upstairs. So a lot of times in the morning of the 9th, I will go back and on the 8th, write down any thoughts or anything that happened from the day before that I might not have written because I was not upstairs. So I will backtrack and kind of memory keep what happened the day before that morning. So that is what I'll do so I can make sure my day on the previous day is all documented. Sometimes I do that and sometimes nothing happened and I don't need to add anything in the afternoon. But then on this day at 6 a.m., I'll go ahead and jot down any thoughts that I have. I'll document everything I'm supposed to do that day along with any kind of social media things that I need to do. And then that is going to take care of my Hobonichi Cousin. And then after that, I will put my Hobonichi Cousin back in this little cubby and I will go to my Common Planner. And my Common Planner usually mimics everything that's in my Hobonichi Cousin, but I'll still go ahead and bring out my Common Planner and I'll list anything that I need to do here as well. So if I had a to-do list on my Hobonichi Cousin, I'll make sure I have it also in here. I know some people might not like having the same thing in multiple places, but this is 100% so that way when I go out of my house, I don't have to carry this. This is much thinner, much lighter, much smaller. And so I want to make sure I have all of my to-dos in here just on the off chance that I have to go to a doctor's appointment or go to work or do whatever. I have everything that I need in here as well. So I make sure this is updated just in case. And then again, all of this is happening while my computer boots up. My computer boots up pretty slow. I have a government computer because I work for the government. And sometimes connecting to the VPN, it takes a minute. So while everything is booting up, and even if after it's booted up, I'll go through my work calendar and my emails and all that, just to make sure work is all situated. But I will go ahead and first thing in the morning, I will annotate in my 5-year planner. So I will go back, like I said, today is the 9th. So I will go back, like I did this morning, I would go back to the 8th and kind of write down what happened that day, any issues, any thoughts, or anything for the day before. So that way I'm always updating as the days go on. So that's a really quick journal entry. Once I do that, I put it away. And then the other planner that I do have is, like I said, my Common Planner that I use for my YouTube channels. And this is another one that I don't really use very often. This is only so that way I can list out any kind of like ideas, like I have in the notes pages, some content ideas. And then the last planner I always have out when I'm working is this planner. This is a planner that I got off of Target. This is basically Monday through Friday. I have this open. It has all of my to-do lists for work. It has all of the appointments I'm supposed to be doing for that day. Any other thoughts or issues or concerns, it's in here. So this I don't need to show you because it's work, but this is also on my desk, so that way I have it handy for when I start my work in the morning. So that is my planning process, along with a desk walkthrough, my go-to always on hand supplies, and everything related to planning. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have any other ideas of what you would like to see planning wise, other than like weekly spreads, monthly spreads, or anything like that, if there's anything that you would like to see, drop me a comment down below so I can add it to my little idea journal or idea planner for my YouTube channels. So definitely drop me a comment if there's anything in particular that you would like to see, so that way I can make sure I do a video on it. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.